the infamous learning professional, none other than Skyler Santana.
Yo, every other week there's a new name, bro. I got to start writing
Hey,
these things down.
bro. I was thinking the other day. I said, man, when you go live and when you dropping videos, man, you always doing stuff, bro. Some days you're like, I mean, you're always energized, but you
Yeah.
be going at it, going. Then there be times where you be like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like me. You be just chill, bro. I said, this dude is on a whole nother level, bro. That's crazy.
Appreciate you,
But
man. Thank you for having me
yes,
on for
bro.
sure, man. I'm excited.
No problem, no problem. You know, Mister Go Live anytime, and I know we'll have guests come in and going and coming in and all the good stuff, man. Hope you guys enjoy the show today. Uh, I'll just say this: when you see this on a replay, please just drop your comments and fill in the blanks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
Is like put your input in there because the one thing that YouTube sometimes lack is the audience participation, right? And
Yeah.
what you guys think. I'm not talking about like don't verbalize an attack. Just like really just explain, you know, because I had a it's funny, somebody responded to me on one of yours. I didn't respond to this guy, but you know
Okay.
how many you don't talk back and forth and you were doing a mod. And I said, you make it
Mm.
look easy, right? And that person responded like, well, if you find this complicated, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, I did, bro, I can mod too. Like, I know how to do it too. I'm just having a conversation with my man. I'm putting a comment down there, and we just got that relationship, man. It's not that I'm incompetent or anything like that. And I think sometimes people can like the way that comment. I can't take it any other way than you were trying to be funny.
That's
That's it.
it.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
you get the peanut gallery every now and again. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
just
Oh yeah.
gotta keep rolling with it. You know.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. Welcome in Eric Mack, Jay Jones with that big wallet it is. Nerd with swag. Salute to all of you guys. And I'm wearing my man, Big Belly Bob. He is a big time YouTuber, man. He's a foodie, and it's funny. He lives like right up the street from me, not that far from here. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? But I had to, you know what I'm saying, rep. I'll actually put a link to his channel in there later. Man, bro. You've been on a tear, bro. You've been on a tear, man. The microbrand scene, man. It's all you, man. Mr. Vincianico. You know what I'm saying?
I
Mr.
mean,
Blue Watch.
it's funny you say that because I had a comment. Listen, we talk off camera. My circle is very small, right? Like I love the family and everybody else, but when it comes time to get advice and ask, where am I at? Because I'm too close to it. But at the end of the day, man, somebody told me, said, look, man, I love how diversified you are, but eventually you got to pick something that you focus on. And when he said that to me, I said, my knee jerk reaction was microbrands, bro, because after 2023 show, I knew that that was something that was going to be my focus for sure. That's what excited me the most. Being at the shows, being with the community, anything attached to the community part of it is what excites me the most for sure, bro. So you're going to see a lot more micro brands from me moving forward. I'm always going to dabble in other things because it's still a part of how I like to collect as well. So I'm always going to have like a diversification, but I think micro brands is going to be micro and independent at the same time. You know what I mean? But bro, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, because we with me and you combined, this might be a 3 hour live, and I'll tell you what, I got time today, so you let me know. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's do that wrist check, bro. What you got on the
Rich,
wrist?
hey man, I got that Islander combo.
Yes.
I just dropped that video a minute ago. This thing, bro, I gotta say, I'm loving it,
Nice.
man. This is so hero esque. You know what I'm saying? It's outside of the norm. And we're gonna talk about it a little bit in this live,
Perfect.
man, and giving you like I gave you guys a premiere where like, hey, this is my response, but I want to
Mhm.
give you the real up and up, like everything, the raw, so you guys can see if there's something that you may want or you might want to stay clear of. You know what I'm saying? So we can get into that. What you got, bro? What you got on the wrist?
So I'm double wristing as I usually do. Yeah.
Okay.
Noctua watches on the left, right? Noctua
Mm,
watches. I had to because I know you just got a couple of pieces, so we might talk on that as
mm,
well. But I got Noctua and I got the Brewski. You know what I mean?
Brewski.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Feel nice.
Hey, you know what's funny? That needs to go in the next Mortal Kombat. Brewski.
That would have been perfect for it. That's
Hey,
funny,
for
bro.
real.
That's funny.
Luciano said, just got off now. I'm ready for some heat. Okay, hey man, we gonna do the best we can up here. Wrist check. Thermal Glow. Jay Jones coming in with Thermal Glow. That is from
Mm,
Invicta. For those that don't know, that was Invicta. They came out, man, about 4, 5 years ago.
mm,
They wanted to because people was busting upside. Well, they was actually doing it to themselves. Invicta, no, they was putting like the smallest amount of loom on watches. So they literally
mm.
said, okay, they put like little loom rocks in this watch, right? It was actually pretty interesting. I never bought that watch, but I did see it. I like the concept. I think it was, Invicta always doing something weird. You know what I'm saying? So they outside the box. Hold up. Shout out to anybody that wears Invicta. I got them on deck. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Don't shy away from it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait a minute. They did all ceramic too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is wifey's watch right here.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, bro. The conversation, bro. We're talking micro brands versus major brands, luxury brands, your big box store brands, what
Yeah.
who's taking the dub in this? Who's taking the
Mm.
win? And I want to tackle this, bro. I know it's gonna be some smoke. I know it's
Bro,
gonna be some smoke.
that's such an emotional answer, man. It really is. It's gonna be some smoke, man. But respectfully, we gonna plow right through that. Absolutely.
Okay. So I gotta say, hold on, where's all right. Now this is what's crazy. I want to say this. I have a watch that's near and dear to me. It's in my top five favorite watches within my collection, and it is my heritage Tissot 1938
Mm.
edition thing, right? Um, you can't tell me no different. And the fact that this thing is chronometer certified, this watch hits home and it's affordable. It stays true. Like it's so much about this watch that's wrapped up, man. So of course, Tissot is in the business of making watches. They're in the business of mass producing watches because, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were the first ones to mass produce the watches, right back in
Mm.
like 20s and 30s. And to add, their price point, their price point. You're talking about when you say the word chronometer certified, right?
Mm.
And you think about a major brand, and I'm thinking like Meta certified, superlative chronometers and stuff like that. We're talking price tags, bro. We're talking like five
Yeah.
grand and above. Just depending. Oh my gosh, could you imagine a chronometer certified? What's that? What is the darn watch? The complication with the stopwatch and stuff. A chronograph. Yeah,
Chronograph. Yeah.
that would be like tens of thousands of
Oh
dollars,
yeah.
right? 1 grand. And Tissot
Oh wow.
offers like 20% off at times. I got this from Jake, man. Shout out to Trifecta. I got
Mm.
this for under $1,000. And the watch, man, is phenomenal. I saw all of the reviews on this, man. And like the biggest gripe that people had that didn't have loom. But
Mm.
news alert, the original didn't have loom. And there's this thing called Heritage. It is a remake of the 1938. That one didn't have. Now I'm gonna tell you what's better. That one wasn't chronometer certified at the time, and the water resistance. If it rained, that watch, the seals on that older one, the 30s version. Oh, you're
Mm-hmm.
ruining that watch. You're gonna have to send it in for service. This one, yeah, you get a couple feet. I'm not putting it in water, but yeah, you get way better specs on this new one. But that's Tissot, one of the
Right.
number one brands. But how does Tissot stack up against a microbrand?
Ooh, yeah. How does it stack up? I mean, it's there, man. Like amount of watches they sell, the diversity. We saw a lot of what they did a lot, with the PRX and everything. I mean, it's an easy way for us to. If somebody was asking me about where they should go for their first watches, especially, a lot of Seiko, a lot of Citizen comes to mind, but Tissot is definitely affordable in that range. I feel like they're fighting for the same customer at times as well. Not so much when somebody's looking for a big brand and they want the name, they want the reputation. I did homework on that watch the moment you showcased it and I saw it for the first time. And I was like, man, oh man, as you said, having that chronometer certification and having it at that price point is phenomenal. And that's what Tissot is known to do. And I'm watching Tissot for sure. I know that you also have the PRX Chrono, I believe. So
Yes.
I mean, they cover the full range of spectrum. They do a very good job. How do they stack up against a microbrand? I think it keeps the microbrands on their heels for sure. We saw a lot of integrated bracelets from a lot of companies, but with the microbrand space as well, because they wanted to throw their own style and mix in. They wanted to throw their hat in the ring. So, I mean, you can't really scale them up against each other if we're talking global, right? Because the watches
Mm-hmm.
that I get so excited for, whether I'm talking about Brew or long, like, you know what I mean? Like, the reach is
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So sales for sure, enthusiasm and listening to the community, like any other brand, maybe they lack a little bit on that. But still, man, I think that it's fairly good comparison between the two. But yeah, man, when it comes to sales and getting watches on wrist and having the name and having the heritage, it's gonna blow most microbrands right out of the water.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's crazy though? It's all about perspective, bro. It's all
Yeah,
about perspective, and it depends on what channel. I'm going. This is me personally. Y'all can comment on this if you like. But is it me or if a let's say for instance, and I'm going we say microbrand, but we're putting independence is in there too. We just didn't put the whole
yeah.
type.
Okay.
Um, Christopher Ward.
Hmm.
Christopher Ward 12 versus the PRX versus Nevada and Grinch F77 versus
Okay.
whomever else, they're even who is it? Doxal, which I think that's how you pronounce it. Doxot. I think Islander sells this as well. They have like the NH35, of course, but there is a slew of integrated bracelet watches. And it just depends, in my opinion, it depends on who covers it, right? What
Yeah.
what name on YouTube will cover it, and it will make it like when you see the title PRX Killer. And I'm like, ooh.
I
You know
see
what I'm
that. I
saying?
see that a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like this. I mean, bro, look, I got my baby right here, man. And this thing
Right.
hasn't stopped running. Like, trust and believe, this thing hasn't stopped running since I owned it. This thing is on the wrist every day.
Nice.
Every day. You know what I'm saying? Like if I put it down, when I do my wrist checks and stuff, when I get off work, this thing goes on my wrist. I go walking
Mm.
with it. Like this watch is phenomenal. And this is an original, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of companies now are coming out and yes, newness wears off quick.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the one thing you can't compare, I will say, when it comes to the PRX, I get the videos, man, for content's sake. Yeah, yeah, let's get it. But how are you going to stack up against a watch that is mass produced to the point of wowing none other than consumers and enthusiasts alike? I mean, it's in
Right,
the
right.
top 10 most sold watches in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
For
don't
sure.
care if it's Zellos, I don't care who comes out with a watch. You say it's a
Mhm.
killer. And shout out to Christopher Ward, man. Mike, he does a phenomenal job representing the brand.
He
But
does.
I'm gonna say this. You can't beat out the original, man. You can't beat the original. Man, come on, man. When they did this, bro, and then they say, hey, you know what? Even though they went up $100, it's a
Right.
thousand fifty, 1,095 in some spots. It's still a legit watch. You get carbon, man. And the other company, man, is gonna bust you over the head like a major brand. Could you
Oh
imagine
yeah.
if Rolex did the? Oh wait a minute, what is it called? The Land Dweller? Is that right? Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah, yeah. Land dweller. Yeah,
Woo! How much is
yeah,
that
yeah.
thing?
30. I think it's bro. I think it's 30 thou wow. I think it's 30 thou
Oof,
wow. 30 bands.
oof,
Yeah.
oof.
And they were late to the scene with that integrated stuff. That kind of look. I mean, look. They had their watches from the archives that resemble that, right? So I'm not really saying that Tissot came up with the design altogether, but they made it a thing. And look, I want to say this, man. Going back to what you asked me the first time around, realize that the real objective is to get more enthusiasts into the game. So it's not the fact that I want to pin Microbrands versus Tissot. It's like both of them are playing a very nice game, and that nice game is getting people into the hobby. I think it's harder for people to get exposed to a Microbrand before they get
Mm,
exposed to a Tissot PRX, which, by the way, they'll say they could get it in quartz, they could get it in automatic. I think, and a lot of people say the Moon Watch was a big watch that get people into watch collecting, but I
right.
also dare say that that PRX got a lot of collectors that were not into watches into it as well with the
Oh, most
wave
definitely.
of attraction that it had. And now they're coming out with different renditions. They're not going to stop, and I don't think that they should, because
Mm-mm.
if you're getting into the watch game and you get a watch like that, I mean, dude, talking about effectiveness, I try also to do this, bro, because here's the deal. The hardest thing that you could do is look outside of your own perspective. I often contemplate different scenarios in my mind where I say, okay, this is like this for me and like this for you. Dude, we are super nerdy about this. There are people that are much different tiers on how enthusiastic or how nerdy they are on that pyramid scheme. The point I'm trying to make is that I also want to have in mind how we want to grow the pie and get more people into collecting. Therefore, the PRX, man, I love it. I don't care if people are tired of it because even today, they're still getting people into watch collecting. And anybody who's doing that, I love that. So that's a nice
Oh
piece
yeah.
that you have, bro. I really do love that. And guess what? I don't have it in front of me. Unfortunately, it's in the other room. But I got the PRX in blue as well. And to me, as many watches as I have, bro, realize that in my eyes, that is luxury. That was my first Swiss made timepiece. I don't care about no plastic parts. I don't care about anything negative you have. Yeah, I don't care if you're tired of it. I don't care if you don't like plastic. I do not care. My man, I bought that watch when it marked a very big success in my life. Where I was as a collector, to me, that was luxury. And guess what? It still is, even though I'm ready for bigger pieces, 1,500, 2,000, whatever. Dude,
Right.
and I'll tell you what, the way that watch feels, the bracelet, the watch head, the
Hmm.
heft, the finishing. I mean, dude, it's luxury all day long, and I love that piece, and I have nothing bad to say about it. Whether it's chrono, whether it's automatic, or whether it's the regular quartz, man, get into the game. EA Sports.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Ah! Hey man, let me get a chat real quick. Omega's in
Yeah,
the building. Thank you, Thelonious Monk. Thank you for monitoring the chat. Best brands to start: Hamilton, Tudor, Handhart, Nomos, Longines, Oris. Ooh, Handhart. I don't have a Handhart, but I saw one and I'm impressed. We have a question. I'm gonna direct this question to you, my friend. Is
go for it.
Seiko Sub Mod good for everyday watch, or do you recommend something else?
Is Seiko? Wait, where's that? What is it? Seiko what?
Seiko Sub, the
Oh, Seiko
Seiko Sub.
Submod? Dude, listen to me. Listen to me. That's a very good question. Thank you for asking. It doesn't matter what Seiko you go with. I know that there's a lot of negativity around the 5KX because it doesn't hold up to the SKX 007, the OG. Seiko is doing everything right with whatever category they're doing it in. Are they perfect? Absolutely not. It's almost like the joke, right? Misaligned chapter ring. But realize this: when you talk about a company, a brand that has been doing it for a very long time, you're okay with doing that watch. And specifically to answer your question, is it good for like a mod? Any Seiko, man. Seiko is the name for modifications. Matter of fact, I've got my turtle right here in the background that I'm working. Now, what you realize is that I don't
Mm.
have a bezel insert in that. That's because I'm still hunting down an olive green ceramic bezel. Shout out if anybody knows where I can get one. Olive green is what I'm looking for. But at the end of the day, man, I don't get why people get so caught up on the SKX or the 5KX at this point because that King Turtle has a sapphire crystal. It has the updated movement with the hacking and everything else. So really, you can go with almost any Seiko, and I have also the Seiko Arnie. Some people might say like, "Well, is the Seiko Arnie a good suggestion for modding?" Dude, I modded out the shroud for it. Right? It's a black PVD coated shrouded metal casing for it instead of it being the regular rubble. So you can't go wrong, and Seiko's the way to go because the parts are plentiful. If that makes any sense.
And there you have it. And hey, listen, that's why I said that's a you question, bro. Tom Hudson, welcome in, man. Tom Hudson, watch fanatic. He said thoughts on Casio new auto carbon.
I'll let you take that one. Let me grab
Bro,
some
let
water.
me tell you. Okay, go ahead. My first initial impressions was, because they're using under the edifice name, I would have thought they'd have went with a more prestigious movement than the NH35, right? I'm not against the NH35. I really, man, I got so many watches with NH35. It's proven robust and everything else. But I just thought with the edifice, I'd have thought at least if Yoda movement made it a little flatter, or even if they want to dive into Swiss. But I think honestly, I think it's a good move. It's just anything else, man, like the affordability and that's getting people to get in there. And I've heard so many different places where they say, "Hey, this is a cash grab." That's come on, man. Like it's a company. Like they want to make money.
You couldn't even say that without laughing. I love it.
Man,
I
man,
mean,
because it's like, bro, what? There's so many gimmicks out here for everything, right? Even like,
mhm,
think about McDonald's, like the monopoly thing. You know, when they
yeah.
do that, they get more people to sit. I mean, buy burgers, right? Um, my personal opinion, I think is cool. I think it's actually pretty good for Casio to have an automatic piece, and
Mm,
it's like a good movie. Your first movie is always like the best movie, but like in this case, it's like, all right, you came with NH35. The edifice name has been synonymous with quality and great value. What's the next step? Because once we get
mhm,
one watch, we get one thing, something else comes out. Like our attention is onto that next, like squirrel. You know what I'm saying? So I think, honestly, in my humble opinion, I think it's a pretty dope watch. I love the design. Hands down, I
mhm.
love the design. Somebody even
Right.
did it's the PRX kill. Everybody's coming for PRX, bro. Stay off my PRX, man. All you YouTubers, man. Listen, I'm putting y'all on notice, man. Stay up off my PRX, bro. I'm gonna show up at your house and I'm just ride by, be looking like, hey, man.
But dude, honestly, what they don't realize is when you say PRX killer, you're still throwing PRX hat in the ring. So they're
Yeah,
continuing to make it relevant at the end of the day because there's some people that see that title and go, well, what's a PRX? Oh, I kind of like this watch better. So, it ain't all bad. There's silver lining in everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Hey, DK said I need less people in the hobby, more watches for me. Hey, you know what? Uh, and that you speaking volumes, DK, because I haven't seen the video. You just been dropping videos. I mean, like
Hmm.
pictures. Like DK's like, man, I'm done talking to you peasants. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm
Yo, but
gonna
his
show you the
posts be
watch.
getting, bro, his posts be getting
Oh yeah,
attention. I'm like, how is
oh
this
yeah.
man doing this? He gets a
Hey,
lot of
because
likes
he's
on those
DK.
photos, bro. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah. You get the
he's
lighting
controversial.
proper.
He's
Hmm.
controversial. He don't care. Like he'll say
Nah.
some stuff, and he'll like, you know what? He's napalm, bro. Like he's napalm to horology.
He
He
just
said, I'm
whistling
burning
while
all you
he's throwing
bastards.
gas. Bro, he just empty out the gas. Just like you mowing the grass.
Hey man, bro, I can't tell you how many. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Even when I was doing my research, I saw when he initially did the review for this watch, and
Hmm.
he said it's not that I'm a fan of either one of these guys, and he
Hmm.
goes on to say some stuff, and I'm sitting there like, dang. Bow, 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 bow. He shots fired, and he keeps it going, bro. Hey, DK gangster, bro.
Bro, I was just gonna say that. I knew DK was gangster when he got the watch anyway, was still like, I don't like him anyway, but this watch right here, this gonna stay in the collection. I was like, okay, do your thing, boo
I
boo.
mean, think about this, bro. How does people, like I wonder what other people talk about when they say DK, right? Some of the big YouTubers, because one, he's not monetized, right? He's not
Right.
attached to the partner program at all.
Yeah.
Secondly, he has doesn't matter. He'll do an Aragon, he'll do an Invicta, he'll go to a Tudor Range Master, all like he'll go all this other stuff, right? And it's like, okay, how do you take this guy? Where does he fit within? And he's like, hey man, look, I'm not defined by I don't fit in your definition of
Hmm.
whatever it is that you got for me. And I don't care what you say. I'll piss on your grave type. Like that's his attitude towards you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy. And to that point, I just want to say this in this conversation.
Yeah.
I do feel that in certain areas because I think sometimes from YouTubers to some of the people in the comment section, there is a gatekeeping phenomenon that's going
Oh
on,
yeah.
right? Um, I get what I hear. Well, whatever gets you into the hobby, like that's all that matters. We want to continue horology. We want to do away with the smartwatch. We don't want the smartwatch to take over. But as
Right.
soon as somebody posts their Invicta or their Aragon or their oh my gosh, you name it, like something that Russia made, and I get why people,
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah, like there's certain watches that you post. Or Frank Mueller. I saw Frank Mueller being posted. They were like, y'all, who's still wearing Frank Mueller? The person that posted it Like obviously, like bro, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And here y'all go with y'all comments, man. And then if you kept it all watch, that would be cool. But then you
Mm,
guys take it to a personal. You'll talk about, somebody's mama like should have swallowed you because you're not a great watch collector. Your watch collection is trash. You collect Invicta. What the heck is an Aragon? You think Islander is a great watch? Like, there's so many different comments. And I'm like, how are we celebrating this hobby together? Like,
right.
I don't understand that, bro. Like, how are we supposed to? And so I get where he's talking about, like more watches, less people. Some of you people are like, oh, exhausting.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
guys are
yeah,
exhausting.
yeah. And the bro, just to close out the last conversation about the NH movement being in that watch, like even the big brands, like you said, like they do need to make more money, but there is a thing where you need to test the market, right? If you're doing something outside of your wheelhouse, the best thing for you to do is it in the more affordable way. This way, it's less of a loss if it just doesn't work for you. If you're going to switch gears, even if you get the feedback all day long that, oh, if this watch came in a mechanical, I would definitely get it. You still don't know if that's to be true unless you pull the trigger. Now, it's not only for the big brands to do that kind of testing in their own market, right? Like we saw that with Brew. He was quartz for a very long time. And when he first came out with a mechanical, it was the NH35. Then he did the Swiss made movement, right? And then he's going back to more affordable movements. But again, the point is this big or small. And yes, you are both are businesses regardless. It's smarter for you to test the market before you go full fledged and say, oh, I'll make my own movement and spend millions of dollars and people are going to buy it for $10,000, right? And then it's like, well, no one's going to buy it for $10,000. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things.
Bro, okay, here's a question from Hannibal. And I
Hmm.
saw what you said, DK. Yeah, that is a dumb company. That doesn't do cash grab. That's a dumb company. Should collectors and or enthusiasts have a separate collection for all of the movie watches? Jaws, Ulster, Murph, Cooper, Ventura, Bond, Vintage 007, among many
Hmm.
others.
That's good. That's a
Go
very good
go ahead, take
question. You want me to take this one? All right.
go ahead,
So,
take that one, bro.
yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if you need a separate a collection for that specifically itself. I think that that's definitely a thing. I'm part of that as well. The reason why I got the Seiko Arnie is because my favorite childhood movie was Predator, the OG one. Yeah. So I
Mm.
know that I got that watch. Like I didn't read no specs. I didn't do no research. I watched a couple of Teddy Baldazar videos. And then I was like, I'm getting this watch anyway. So does that need to be a separate category? If you want it to be, I don't think it's necessary. It can be incorporated. It can go whatever watch you get from the movie. If it covers different grounds for you, right? So that Seiko Arnie SNJ 25, I believe it is. That covers my quartz diver screw in crowns. It has that tuna case, right? So there's a lot of Seikos that I'm not interested in a tuna style case because of that, right? So for me, I don't need it to be separate from my collection. It's part of my rotation. It's part of my collection. I enjoy it. I don't go too crazy. I also have the Mission Impossible watch, right? That the Casio.
Mm.
So for me, I don't necessarily need it to be a separate category unless you plan to make it sizable and you want to make it separate altogether. But I don't think you have to, but you can if you want to. Sure. Absolutely. What do you think?
I think that if you go into meetups, yes, you need to have it separate if
Mm,
you go into
mm,
meetups, because here's the deal. For me, when I meet up with certain collectors, which I will be doing this week, I can't wait. Oh my gosh,
nice.
on vacation, bro, I got the watches set up the whole nine. And I do have everything separated by category. I think
Mm,
it's good because there are a lot of people that don't know these watches play the movies, and that creates a buzz that gets people like into the hobby. They're like, wait a minute,
mm,
that was my favorite movie. I didn't even think to look at the watch. Oh, now
that's
I see it.
true.
Now I know it. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, like having your watches separated, if for that aspect, yes.
Okay.
Um, but you know what I'm saying? I have a few movie watches here, and they are like amongst some of my favorite watches because like when you collect over 10 watches, man, or 20, in my case, I got a lot.
Hmm.
I go down to my don't I heard that. Your little sidebar conversation. You trying to
I try to
slide that
I
in?
try to slide that in. You paused the whole show. Shut up.
Hey man, hey yo, but yeah, I do have everything like dress right dress on my favorites, my movie watches, watches that I receive from people, man. Like all of it, my favorite, all of it is grouped together, which I'll be taking on vacation with me. Shout out to Sean John. I see you in the chat. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I would just like to end that. Yes, I think that would be that'd be dope. That'd be dope, especially if that's what you like to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Somebody said I definitely will get a Frank Mueller, dope, which is dope. I see DK talked about the gatekeeping. People do take stuff too literal, and you do need to kind of chill out. At times I need to chill. I get passionate about this thing. You know,
yeah.
I don't apologize for some of my statements. I stand on them.
Hmm.
Um, because like I said yesterday during my live, horology is for everybody.
Yeah.
Horology is not just you can't contain horology. You can't.
Hmm.
Who are you? You can't hold it. It's like you trying to hold oil. Good luck with that. Right? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, man, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Um
Ben
Ben
10 got
10
a good
said
question.
he said what is that? I don't understand what you all mean by gatekeeping the community. Like what are they blocking? No, it's not so well, you know what? Here's the deal. There are people that will take, like, for instance, your major brands, and that's the only thing that's important. That's the
Yeah.
major portion of horology. Like
Hmm.
they don't acknowledge Addie's Dive and all the AliExpress brands. As a matter of fact, they kind of frown on that part, and they kind of shun people that collect that way, right? You know, so for example, I was looking at a conversation in two different universes on here, and they had this huge conversation about a watch. Anybody that collects a homage piece is cheap. You don't have enough money. You're not a true watch collector. I saw that multiple times. I was like, whoa, that's very offensive.
Mm.
If you're not collecting a like the Omega Seamaster or the Speedy, if you don't have the Speedy in your collection's trash. If you don't have any version of Rolex, Datejust, Submariner, your collection's trash. And I was looking like, really? You know, like, and then like, what is an entry level watch? What is a like for you? What is an entry level to luxury? Right? Is like for example, if somebody bought a Longines, their first Longines, they paid $1,000 for it, right? And they're like, yo, I finally made it. I finally got this. And then somebody's like, oh, that's cute. That's nice. But you just got here. So your next step is you want to get a tutor or you definitely want to get this. Well, what if that's what their goals are? Or somebody that watched their grandfather that wore Citizen all their life. And that's all they aspire to. They just want to sit a nice Citizen timepiece. And once they get that one piece, they're in heaven. They're good.
Right.
You
Right.
alienate these people now by saying, "Oh, that's cute. Keep going though."
Right.
That's pretty much it, bro.
Yeah, it's just the snobbery that's what we mean by gatekeeping. Like there's people that just feel that a person's not good enough to be part of the conversation because of the watch that they're wearing is subpar or not. And for me, like I'm probably the most extremist when it comes to it. Like I don't care what watch you have on wrist. If you come to a meetup and you come to a meetup on an Apple Watch, I still want to have a conversation with you. Like you're
Yeah,
there for a
yeah,
reason. And you may
yep.
and I don't think that I know more than that person because I'm wearing any watch at any point, dude, because I have real life examples where I'm talking to somebody that doesn't have a watch that most would be so impressive. And coming from me, that says a lot because I don't have any watches that are really expensive. But that person was one of the most knowledgeable people about watches that I can
Mm.
ever talk to. And that's what really, I don't want to say it opened my eyes because I always was on that theme, but it elaborated that idea and that perspective of we have to not do that, period. Because, dude, this world of ours is smaller than we think. And
Oh yeah. Oh
you
yeah.
can learn so much. And guess what? Ben 10's in the comments. I used you, Ben 10, as an example to my wife. I said, I don't realize sometimes everybody that's watching, and I know Ben 10 carries big hitters in his collection, yet he
Yes.
still comes
Yeah.
and watches our channel and watches our content, right? So that's the perfect example of it. He's nothing near being a snob. He loves his higher end pieces, but he also talks about everything else in between. I think he's a well-rounded individual, not
Oh
because he
yeah.
has the
Oh
bigger
yeah.
pieces,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
because he has that nice perspective. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
man, gatekeep. We're the anti-gatekeepers, man. We
Yeah,
gotta change
bro.
that and open up and expand and let people in. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Jay Jones, I do want to answer your question, and just that comment you put in there. Your collection is what it is. It's not trash, bro. You collect it for a reason. But I'll say this: Spinnaker. Spinnaker is such a necessary watch brand, and I'm gonna tell you why I think it's the necessary watch brand. It introduces people to everything else. And I will say this to
Yeah.
Invicta collectors, because Invicta dropped off as hard as they did, they're still making watches, and people are still longing for those designs. They're still longing for that community. Spinnaker is literally today's. I'm gonna say they went above Invicta.
Mm.
They have sponsorship with Popeye and SpongeBob, and people love that. That culture, man. It's a part of pop culture in history that people can wear on their wrist. And I think that is so important. Plus, they have some serious dive watches. Like they got
Yeah.
one that the Picard, that thing is serious.
Mm-hmm.
It's a major watch, man. And for me, bro, I think like there's not too many spinners I don't like.
Yeah.
And then the parent company, man, I forgot the parent company's name, but like Aviate is a part of Spinnaker. They're under the same umbrella.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yo, when I tell you Aviate and Spinnaker, what they just did, the designs they just made, I saw them at Wind Up. Those aviation pieces,
Yeah.
I think there was like several of them that I looked at. I love every last one of them, and it's one of those things I would buy each one of those watches.
Yeah.
No lie, no joke. And I will say anybody that is a displaced Invicta collector, you're like, what do I do next? What do I collect? I'm really not feeling where Invicta is going right now.
Mm-hmm.
Spinnaker is the brand. And granted, Spinnaker is not going to go into your 48, 49, 50, 56
Right.
millimeters. They're going to keep that thing relatively smaller. Like 44 may be like
Yeah.
the largest. I think the Picard is like 44, the Lug Lug,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still an impressive piece. And you will, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. The prices are nice. They always got some type of sale going on. Yeah,
Right.
man, bro. I think, and then they still dabble with the NH35, Miyota movements. I believe they even had Swiss movements in some of their watches at one point.
I
If I'm not,
think so.
I think the Salida 200, that like some of the older pieces.
Mm.
But yeah, Jay, I recommend Spinnaker to anybody, to be honest.
Yeah, and we often bring up Invicta collectors and the displacement factor. A lot of them are on your channel because that's where you started off. And
Mhm.
by now, I hope that they know that, like you said, you're not going to get the super size pieces on there. But I think even the watch you have on right now is a pretty good transition because it does have that big heft to it. There's a ton
Yeah,
of watches
yeah.
that we could talk about. Now, it's harder to get one company that does all of that unless you go to what's that other company, Travis, that does the bigger watches?
Aragon.
Aragon, thank you. So, but aside
Yeah.
from Aragon, inside of other brands that we speak about, you do have the larger sizes. I mean, you could just look at Erebus. They just recently did the Titan, right? That's a
Yes.
beefy watch, bro. So like you
Yes.
may have to look at a couple of different collections, but you will find it, man, and it's worth that transition because unlike Invicta, by what you tell me, Travis, they're not listening as much as they should be, and these brands are listening. So there are different transitions that you can go. Listen, but I don't want to also disparage. If you still are all about Invicta, God bless you. You're
Oh
still
yeah,
owning
yeah,
a
yeah,
watch.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want to. It maybe somebody's like, I don't want to leave them. Then that's fine. But if you are looking for an alternative, we got ones. We got some suggestions for you for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and I do know, and I've received your comments, man. Some people are like, "Hey, Trap, I love watching your material, but I'm not leaving Invicta, and I'm not telling you to." But the moment that you say, "Hey, what?" If you ask me the question, "What should I get in place of?" This is a company most definitely, and it's going to be around the same price point.
Hmm.
Sometimes a little more elevated, but in the quality, the warranty, they're pretty good. Customer service is amazing. I've dealt with
Hmm.
them. I have several Spinnaker watches in my collection. Yeah, so yeah. And let me see. Not It's not the person's fault they can't afford it. That's true too. Everybody can't
Right.
afford it, bro. Like, hey, let's.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
Let's
what's
just talk
crazy?
about it.
Okay, in my area, right, the census 59. No, it was $49,000 is the average, the medium here.
Okay.
Now you got some people that's making over 100,000. Some people there's like the top 2% in my area are making like $1 million, right? But the lowest end they're making $18,000 a year.
Hmm.
Yo, 18 grand between 18 to $30,000 ain't nothing right now. I'm talking about you there's and just imagine this person being a fan of watches or a fan of sneakers, fan of
Right.
hats, pens, so whatever it is they like to do. They may like to go out to movies and stuff like that.
Right.
They can't collect how they want to, man. So like, what's the alternative? Like I would say Casio for somebody that can, that's making that kind of money. And Casio do offer some stuff. Timex offers some stuff, but they like, man, you know what? I really want an automatic watch.
Hmm.
And this is where you get into your Aragons and Invicta. This is that's where they live. But what if somebody wants to get it to Seoul? They can't afford it. What if
Right.
somebody wants to get an Oris or a hand heart? Or I mean, like I'm gonna tell you this: if I can get any watch right now that is like high price watch, right? It will
Hmm.
be that Omega Speedy, the 57. With the maroon, I absolutely positively enjoy that watch. I like that watch.
Hmm.
I put it on. Maury Jewelers let me wear it around the store, and I'm like, man, this thing is tasty, man. I'm
Hmm.
like, I almost shed a tear, bro. The watch is beautiful. But then I tried on the Vacherons overseas. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that watch is crazy. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And that's not like. And see, here's the deal. I love that watch. I love both of them. I love and I said the annual calendar, the Patek. It was all gray. The watch is chef's kiss, bro. It's beautiful. I can't
Hmm.
afford it.
Yeah.
If I had that disposable income, I will buy it. And it's not because of like to get your approval, anybody's approval. It's
Right.
because I like it. I think the watch is well built. I think it's worth it. The clasp on that Patek is beautiful too. Like just want to say it's beautiful. I think
Hmm.
Citizen just the Citizen. If you flip the
Yeah.
Citizen over and look at that clasp, man, that thing. Oh my gosh! But that's just the beauty of this thing. But you have to consider
Yeah.
the amount of money that you come to the table with. That's a
Right.
factor.
Right. And whatever watch you can afford like that, like if you can afford a sub, just like I can afford, uh, I don't know, a Zelos or whatever, right? Like the same, realize that even it's hard for some people to like wrap their mind around this, but the way that you're going to feel when you receive that watch and the way that I'm going to feel about receiving that Zelos, it's the same level of satisfaction that's going on in our body, right? Like if we flip it on the negative side, stress is stress, right? You may be going through something, I'm going through something, but the stress that
Hmm.
builds up in our body. So the enjoyment, the enthusiasm, the real focus on the timepieces and the respect for horology itself, just because you can't afford it and you have that exposable income, that's great. But does that make you better than me? If you think so, that's fine. But I know for a fact in my world it doesn't. And especially when we talk to watch collecting, for sure, man, I get what you're saying, Travis, because I could pick up a lot of those pieces and feel a type of way. But I'll be honest with you, man. And I mean, somebody made a comment that luxury is almost a state of mind. And for
Yeah,
me, if you gotta
yeah.
define it by facts, bro, luxury is a cup of coffee that you buy in the morning, right? You can afford
Yo,
something
yeah.
outside of your priorities and your responsibilities. I have this Venetianical. Dude, I can't tell you how this Venetianical Nerede, just like it has all those wow factors that I would
Mm,
need. And it's not just Venetianical, man. Zelos too, the quality and everything else. To me, yeah, having historical significance may be that icing on the cake, but that is far enough outside of what the norm is on constructing a basic watch for me to say that that's the most luxurious that I would have to go right before needing historical history
I get,
in the
yeah,
making for the brand itself. You know what I mean? But
bro.
yeah, dude, I stick by that. Like, you have to also define what luxury is for yourself. And for me, it's like anything outside of my bills is luxury, bro. It don't even matter if it's not a watch. You know what I mean?
Everything,
Yeah.
everything outside. What's crazy how stuff intersects. We were talking about like yesterday. Where is it? It's over there somewhere.
Hmm.
The Gene Kranz Seiko. right? Somebody put in the there was a video that was done, I think 2 days ago, where it was said that that watch, no, it was a comment. Somebody put that watch is literally putting Rolex on notice because
Mm,
of its presence. What it means, that watch looks amazing, it fits amazing. I'm talking about the watch is dynamic, but then you think about Gene Kranz, right? This man is literally coming up with solutions. He's working towards getting people off the ground into space safely, right? And the
right,
best
right.
he can. And you know how many astronauts that he's talked to? The Speedmaster, right? Goes into
Mm,
space, which you're not thinking about. Hey, I'm sending this man up in space just to showcase this watch. That ain't, but it just so happened that's the watch they had on. This is a part of the equipment. Just anybody that's in the military.
right.
Now, Pete Conrad, he was a part, I think it was Apollo 11. I could be wrong.
Hmm.
Apollo 11, I think it was. And he was a part of Gemini. And of course, Gene Kranz worked with him. And guess what he
Mm,
wore in outer space? This one, with the black dial.
mm.
That's the glycine. So you see how that's connected? Like if
Yeah,
you look at from the horology side of the house, right? This watch is far in the boulevard, and the all these
right.
watches have to be acknowledged, should be acknowledged, and each person individually should be acknowledged. But again, some people, they delete that information to fit their narrative on highlighting your Omega. Omega really don't need our help to sell watches.
No.
I'm just saying they don't need. I was just watching snowboarding yesterday, and um I don't know any of the snowboarders' names. I think a snowboarder just died or something like that. But they were
Mm.
going through clips, and this snowboarder, as he clears all this beautiful white snow, they got advertising everywhere. You see Red Bull, and then you see a huge swatch. I was like, whoa. It was like
Mm.
in your face, you know what I'm saying? And for those, for those that's like, hey, I like watches. Or what was that? The latest Bad Boy movie. I think they did was it Hugh Blow was in the first like minute of
Can't
the
remember.
video. When you look at it, I think it was Hugh Blow was on a thing.
Oh, you gotta address that.
Oh!
You gotta,
Oh!
yo, you gotta
Oh!
address that.
Oh! Oh!
You gotta
Oh!
address that.
Yo!
Yo, you gotta address that.
Yo!
Wait, hold up.
Yo! Hold up!
That's
Hold
crazy.
up! Hold up! Hold up,
Yeah,
swole up.
yeah.
Yo, stop the presses. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, people of horology, people of the Trapvision Skyler universe, I just want to address this young man, Ben 10, for dropping very first historically. And just know at this date, today is what is today? Get out the way. The 19th. All right. Approximately 11 minutes after the hour, we received a super chat that states, salute to Trapper Scholar. Hit that super chat voice. Bank hair bounce. Hey, the all hated gatekeepers. One time for your boy. So, Skyler,
Well, we started off, bro.
come on, start a song, bro.
Bed 10 with the super chat. Over to you. Appreciate you. Yo, Ben 10,
Yo,
that's super cool, man.
hey,
Appreciate you. That's awesome.
hey man, yes sir. Thank you for that. That is amazing, bro. God, dog, man.
Yeah, that's
Sheesh,
awesome.
man.
That's super dope.
Darth Brand said, thank you for reminding me of that lens. Go deep. Oh my gosh, man. Like, sheesh. Hey, but you know what? Here's the deal.
Mm.
Here's the deal. Ben 10 and everybody in the chat. After my vacation, is business as usual, and I have enough money right now in the account to go and help veterans. Right, I have a watch right now from Kokomo Watch Company. Right, we're going to be
Mm-hmm,
auctioning this watch off. Right, And my goal is to reach $1,000 or close as I can to this. Now, we do have to take a portion of that money and send back to that company for the watch, but the rest of the proceeds are going. Now, what you're going to see me do is I'm just not going to throw this money at a company. You guys will see firsthand the people that it impacts, because I think that's important. When I say, hey, the money that we get is going to these things, I want you to see exactly where it's going to, right? These are some of these people, these veterans are watch collectors. They are watch collectors, man. I've given out watches to people. I've given out money and stuff like that, gas money, helping people do their thing. But we do have a sizable amount of money to give out. And that right there, that portion that you just gave will go towards helping veterans as well. And then we still have cancer research is coming up. And like I'm going to be given to that as well. And sickle cell. We have a man that represents it here in my state. But I definitely appreciate all that you guys do, all that you guys have donated. Skylar, you too, because bro, I already know you already know what you sent, and I appreciate that. Dude, and I'm gonna say this without getting emotional because this is very important to me. Very important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very important. I am. I've hesitated doing this. I needed time, but I'll tell you guys. I was approached by an officer here in my state, and they want me to come out and talk about the violence that parents have to
Mm,
go through when they lose children. I
yeah.
haven't. I missed the one because I wasn't ready. It's hard to talk about at times. In YouTube has actually me doing this has actually kept me grounded. But every episode I do, every time I'm on the screen, I think about my son. I think about the people that have to deal with this stuff. I think about my
Yeah.
family. My children are still affected. My wife. Everybody's affected by what's happened. And this happens every day. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that's been in my chat that's like, hey, I lost my child to violence. I lost my
Mm,
kid to this, or I lost my father or my mother to this, straight bullets and stuff like that. I got all those comments, man, and I felt your tears through the screen, honestly.
mm,
Honestly, man. And Skylar, bro, when me and you talked and you sent that, and then Kimo Sabi when he sent what he sent, and everybody else that has, man, bro, that is another thing that when we talking watches,
yeah.
like honestly, it's not just a slogan, man. That is true. It all started with a watch. I would have never met you, Ben 10, Oscar, Watch Junkie. Thank you for being here. Luciano, all you guys has been rocking. DK, everybody that's been rocking with me, bro. We wouldn't have got here if it wasn't for watches. So all of the
Right.
opinions, all of the hatred, all of the salutations and love, everything in between, it's all needed. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to give a PPS message, but that's just my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being
Ah,
honest.
yeah.
I just want to drop that. Dude, thank you so much for that, man. That
Yeah.
super
Super
chat right
cool.
there, that hit so hard, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vincent H is in the building now too.
All right, hold on. Let me see. MG back in the building. Watch Junkies in here. Ramon Vincent. Jay Jones, Ben, like I said to you, you're awesome. Ben don't want half or some of his money. He wants all his money. Hannibal's crazy, man. Hannibal, I got to get up with Hannibal because he mentioned some dogs that I absolutely love. I love dogs. Oh my gosh, love dogs. Uh, Ben Aston Martin 10. Everybody's giving Ben 10 some love. Long Ranger said, well done. That's fire. Big pimping ain't easy, 10. Man, you got all kind of nicknames now, bro. That's crazy. Yep, you got the dance, man. All right, so moving on, bro. Let me ask you
Yeah.
this. Let me ask you this. Since you've been on, bro, like what is the few things I can't tie you down to one thing. What are the few things that really get you excited about collecting the micro brands and independence, bro? What is the one thing or the few things that get you excited?
I want to say there's a lot, but I want to say the biggest thing for me is just meeting the people and meeting the owners and getting more behind the story. I'm a big person about perspective in my personal life, regardless. So, I just love seeing something that I couldn't see before because I'm too close to something. And I just want to be able to think bigger than my own thoughts, if that makes any sense, bro.
Mm,
It's all about growth. And when I got past the point of thinking that I knew everything as a young man, I realized that you can learn a lot from a lot of people at very different
Mhm.
ages, sometimes even younger. So I think that leans into microbrands just happens to be the topic, but the access to them is what excites me the most because then I get to really have a one-on-one chat with the owners, learn more about them than just their watches, also see what their perspectives are because realize that it's not just money that these owners are putting themselves into the watches, bro. It's their blood. See what I'm saying? It's their history.
Yeah.
It's their story. You're wearing a watch from a person, Noctua watches I have on the wrist. Bro, I'm wearing his story. I know his personal life story.
Right.
You probably know this too, Travis.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
so,
sir.
you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
I didn't want people to get misconstrued when they see how enthusiastic I am about supporting him, knowing that we are friends. But dude, it's more than that because I didn't know Brew before that. And I'm just as enthusiastic because I know his story. I met him in real life. I shook his hand. So I have to say for me, it's more about that part and then the community for sure, bro. I want to say those two are like neck and neck. Doing this, bro, like I feel like your family now. A lot of people in chat, I see them on a week to week basis. I get close to them as well. They share their thoughts with us live. So I want to say that in the microbrand space and everything else after that, that's what excites me the most for sure, man. It's not even about the watches, to be honest with you. The watches are
Okay.
a byproduct of
Byproduct.
everything
Yep.
else. So it's lifestyle. How about you?
Bro, before we get into that, bro, I'm gonna need you to hit me with that. Come on, bro. We
Oh,
got now.
Mr. Oscar Nunez, Mr. Always present in the classroom. You know what I'm
You
saying? You
know
know
what I
that one
mean?
kid, no matter what, he was just there. That's
I'm trying
Oscar
to tell
Nunez
you.
with the stupid chat.
Thank you for that,
I
man. He
love
said,
it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
bro.
Ben 10, but here's my 2 cents. And yo, you know what your 2 cents gets you? It gets you.
He's so stupid, bro. Everything is
Hey,
appreciated, bro. Everything is
everything is
appreciated.
appreciated. It gets you love, bro. It gets you that. I
Yeah,
do appreciate, man. Dude, y'all got me so hyped, man. And I got to go to work here in about 2 hours, bro. Like, I am going to go to work with the best attitude until a customer
yeah,
come in and piss me off. But that's okay. I just go back and rewatch this
right.
and fast forward to this time because, man, you guys, this is so to follow up with that, bro.
Hmm.
I second what you say. Um, Going to a wind up, right? I ran into, I mean, Random Rob was there.
Yeah,
Paul, man, Paul is so supportive. He goes to every last one of these wind-ups, intersect things. He just all over the place. His knowledge is crazy. And you know, the beautiful thing about doing this, one thing I love about microbrands is
hmm,
granted, not taking it, you cannot take away from the major brands. I don't care, Longines, Rolex, and AP, all of them, I love them all. There's not a watch company that I do not like. I dislike.
right.
Sometimes the people, you know what I'm saying. But even your nasty comments get me fired up to stay engaged, stay involved with what's going on, man, and curate a spot where people can come because I love that. That I absolutely love creating a space where people can feel comfortable to come and talk watches and enjoy.
Yeah,
I love learning stuff. Atelier Win, when I went there, they were explaining how they do their process, the give shape process, 8 hour process, all day type of deal. There's so many things, man. I was sitting there. Uh, a young man commented because I was at windup. I walked up live while he was getting a lesson over Doxa watches, and he saw my video. He said, "Man, you got me when I was learning something." I said, "Dude, I was listening." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that part. This is the most exciting. I'm going to down this hill, y'all. Um, if I was a millionaire, right now, and if I became whatever, it don't matter. Or if I stayed at a certain level, I'm still going to enjoy the excitement and enthusiasm that people show. I'm going to enjoy tuning in to YouTube, shouting at the screen, discrediting people that's doing their videos and calling them gatekeepers. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect, but I'll point my finger. I'm judgmental on this side of the screen. I'm being honest, bro. I'm like, get out of here. Why you always talking about this particular brand? You are, man, you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm there. I'm shouting, but that's a part of this environment, this community, everything. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to
yeah.
just display that. Skyler,
Mm.
You understand that, Gene Kranz had his watch. You bought your Arnie that watch that, man, one of the best movies of all freaking times. Wait a
Oh
minute, what
man,
are y'all doing?
oh
What are y'all
man,
doing?
oh that's what's up.
What
That's
is
what's up.
going on here? What is going on, bro? Bro,
Yo, they,
hold up.
I'm not gonna have a
Hold.
voice. My neighbors already think I'm crazy as hell.
Man, hey, listen, my kids probably like, why is Pop screaming?
We
Hey, man,
cooking,
so,
man.
man, I had to
I
drop my earpiece out, bro. Hold
I
up,
know,
man.
I
God,
know. Put
dog,
yourself together. Put yourself
this
together,
is crazy.
man.
Hold up, man. I got to put on some Invicta cologne for this one. Hold up. Hold up.
I got 5 on it, Luciano. We
Luciano with that.
put cologne on. I'm done. I'm
I
gonna
had
pass out. I'm gonna pass out. Luciano with the
super chat.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
And then wait a minute, and then
And then, oh man,
Hail
you got a double.
Caesar,
You got a double.
Hail
Hail
Caesar
Caesar, man.
in
Hail
the
Caesar.
building, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Julius Caesar with the super chat. Appreciate you guys, man. Oh, what happened?
Wait
What
a
happened?
minute!
What
Hold
happened?
on, bro! What is
Oh
going
man,
on?
I'm done, bro. I'm dead.
I'm
I'm dead. Yo,
What is going on here, bro?
Ben 10. Yo,
I can't even. I can't. Hold up, man. Hold up. Man, it's a
I'm gonna
war
pass
going on.
out.
I gotta put on
Hold
my
on.
war hat, bro. Hold up,
I'm gonna
bro.
pass out,
Stop.
bro.
God, yo, bro.
I gotta change my
What
watches.
is? Hold up, bro. Hey, for
Hold on,
real.
man. I gotta change my watches, man. I gotta go get new. I gotta put some socks on.
Hey, hold up, man. Hey, my man hit us
Hold
with
on,
it. Coming.
man. I'm telling you. I'm
Hey,
telling
bro.
you.
Hold up, man.
Hold
What
on,
is
man. I gotta
going
change my
on in
watches.
this? Hey,
I'm
so
literally
since you
changing my
take,
watches.
hey, bro, it ain't safe out here,
I gotta put
bro.
my Squale and I gotta put my Venetiano go gold dial for this man.
All
He
right, hold on.
he coming with the
We switching.
class. Yeah,
Hold
man.
on.
I
We
gotta switch my
switching. I'm
watches.
coming with something because this something different, bro. Hold up, man. Hold up, bro. I got to throw this on, man. I got to
One
throw
five
this
two
on.
one. 15. I don't even know if it's
Ah.
upside down. Ben 10. Woo. You ready for this, bro? Let me know when you're ready.
I had to throw on something dangerous, bro. Like
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I
You
had to
need the
throw
extra
something
protection.
dangerous.
Yeah,
You
you
know
got
what I'm
the extra
saying? Hold
protection.
up, man.
Yeah. What we doing?
Come
What we
on,
doing?
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip
Come
my
on,
shirt. I'm
bro.
gonna rip my shirt like Hulk Hogan.
Hold on.
Ben 10 with the super chat.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Y'all crazy, man. Appreciate
Hey
y'all,
man,
man.
I'm talking about, bro. Hey, Ben 10 said I'm dying.
I'm dying too, bro. I'm trying not to pass out, bro. I swear.
Hey, bro, hold up, man, bro, this is
Dang.
crazy, man. He
Yo, I
made me change
appreciate
my
y'all, man.
hat, bro.
Man, I'm
Yo,
telling you,
this is
I was gonna put my socks on and my North Face.
man, bro. Oh, hold on, wait. What is MG saying? He said, I'm currently producing a watch brand right here in Switzerland.
Ooh,
It started with a wedding gift for my wife. If you're interested, I can give you the information when it drops. Hit me
you
up
don't
on
say no more.
Instagram. Say
Right.
less, bruh. Say less,
Yeah,
man. We
for sure.
represent, and you know what's crazy? We just got to talking about that. Support your
Mm,
local AD, support your local micro brands, whatever is
yeah.
in your backyard. And if you don't have anything on your backyard, whatever hits your heartstring, you got to go for it. Yimmer.
Yes.
Yimmer is a company that I got a chance to see for the first time out there
Mm,
in Windup. And I'm telling you, I'm super impressed. And I am going to add Yimmer to my collection. I was gonna do it anyway, but when I saw it
mm.
in the metal, as they would say, I was so impressed with it. I was saying,
It's like
yo,
that.
this is really yes. I was so
Mm,
impressed, man. And you know what's crazy? The prices aren't terrible. That's the
Okay.
other thing, man. The prices are great. They offer a micro rotor. They do have that integrated bracelet style, so they're into the fray. And it's not so much that it's a PRX killer, or you can put
Hmm.
that title if you want, because I like what you said. You're keeping Tissot's PRX in the conversation. I love that.
Correct.
Um, but what it did for me was gave me another avenue to look at. I think they're French, if I'm not mistaken. I
Mm.
know Kimo Sabi will correct me if I'm wrong. But they offer another avenue, right? And another company that I haven't seen in person, but Traska is another one. And one thing I
Yeah.
like about Traska, and there are a number of companies that do this, they use that process of treating the metal, right? The Vickers, 12 to 1500 Vickers and stuff like that. And that's another thing too that like I didn't cover that I want to just tell you guys when you're picking microbrands, if you decide to go to microbrands, because you're not going to know all of them, because the main brands are upfront and personal, you don't get a lot of that coverage if you're not in the now. If you're not
Hmm.
in those circles, it's hard for you to learn about microbrands. But one thing I will say microbrands are doing perfectly is they are giving you the like how you imagine a watch should be. This is what they're doing. They're adding. So
Mm.
like Noctua watches, right? That is not going to be for everybody, you know, and you'll hear this in my review of this watch. It's not for everybody, but it is very tactile. It is for like I call it military, police officers, firefighters, anybody in that realm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
watch for sure will fit the bill. I can see that watch being a part of any full scale war or just training it. I can see somebody wearing a watch on duty as our police officers driving back and forth. That watch right there, the way it reads, the way it feels, the way it looks, and then you got the whole bracelet thing going on. That is a phenomenal watch as far as that's concerned. I'm impressed with it, but you'll get my full review on that one. But I just want to say, when we're talking about watches, man, like, and I do have a Aragon right here. This is. I'm gonna tell you this. He has his own design cue, as you can see. He
Hmm.
used sometimes he'll use ceramic, sometimes he'll use aluminum bezels, sometimes he'll do sapphire bezels, but you see that robin egg blue. We're not gonna say the other
Hmm.
word because I don't want no smoke. Um, full titanium. Sometimes he use a R150, he'll use some
Oh.
leader movements, he'll use the NH35, the NH36, the NE88, the NE86. He used an
Yeah.
array of movements.
Hmm.
And they're under $1,000. They're under $200. That gives you an opportunity to get into a watch. And then they do 40 millimeters. They do 42 millimeters. They do
Hmm.
44. And I think they got like a 48 or something like that. But they hit every area, right? For those people that's looking. And that's another thing that people don't know. That's one thing that, as far as is like getting into watches, man. That's what I love, man. Like, bro, in Skyler, you have to
Hmm.
keep going what you're doing, bro. You got to keep going, bro.
Appreciate you.
Like, and I'm gonna tell you this, um, just my word of advice because I've been doing this for a while now. This year will be the what they say the number of completion. This will be my seventh year doing YouTube.
Copy. Yeah.
I enjoy it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. And it's one of those things, it is a learning curve. It is a responsibility. it is
Yep.
it is a grateful noise for me. It is a grateful
Hmm.
distraction. It is something where you can create, and bro, you're creating some stuff, bro. Like you're building and the relationships that you have with these companies, bro,
Hmm.
you're opening the doors for people that's in the chat right now, people that don't even know you exist. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you and those days, if you ever get tired, bro, I would say this before you quit or before you say, man, I'm done. Sit your butt down, let it play. All right. Let it
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Talk to your wife, talk to your circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Take the time you need because this is a job, bro. This is a
Hmm.
job, and you
Yeah.
have to take your time to
Hmm.
relax, reflect, keep doing what you're doing. But you better not, man. If you ever, man, listen, man, I will come drop kick you through the screen, bro. If you ever talk about quit,
Nah, I never would.
unless it's
And
some medical stuff going on, you sick.
right.
You know
No.
what I'm
Yeah. Of
saying?
course.
Like we'll be,
Yeah.
but you know what? If you was on life support, bro, I'll come there. I'll be your cameraman on your
That's
last breath.
right.
Doop,
That's right. I'd be
doop.
like, sandwich hat. Ugh.
And that's it. And I'll be like, hey, that will conclude this. He went up to the young.
Nah,
Hey,
man. Yeah,
bro.
I have so much fun. To answer John D's question, yeah, this is a Squale 1521 Oceanic. Um, but yeah, dude, you're right. I love this, man. And listen, most people know this by now. If you don't, I do this for fun, man. I really do. Like, this is my hobby. This is the extension to collecting. I do take it seriously. So some people do think that I'm trying to go full time, but I'm not, dude. Like, this is just for the fun, but also to connect to community members and do stuff like this and hopefully expand and hopefully open doors not only for the brands but also for the community and the exposure. It's just being in the mix, man. I just want to jump in the pool and be in the middle of it and have some fun. So, nah, man, I have great people like you in my corner. Thankfully, you've already have kept me together on several occasions, man. And I'll let you guys know right now. Travis has called me on some things that I've done on YouTube and said, man, that wasn't it. He was like, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. Like, I have no shame telling people right now, bro, you've kept me on point many, many times. And it's likewise, bro. I got your back too. We're all
Yeah,
a
yeah,
family. We're all a
yep,
unit.
yep.
So, you've already given me a lot of advice. You've corrected me when I need correcting, and you're a part of my inner small circle for sure. So I appreciate everything you do. And I'll let you know this, bro. Part of the reason of my existence on YouTube was watching your content. So what you're doing is
Appreciate
very, very important. And I only see the sky's the limit, man. You got a lot of rocket fuel ready to just explode. And I'm having a fun just being part of that,
it.
bro.
Oh
It's an
yeah,
honor to be part of
yeah,
that for sure. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And everybody else in
yeah.
chat, you guys are included,
Everybody.
man. My channel, and I don't know if you feel this way, Travis, but I know that I'm the author of my channel. I know that I'm putting in the work, but the way that I look at my channel is this. It's like 50-50. My channel isn't what it is without the people who attend the show, right? Otherwise, I'm booking the arena, but nobody's in the audience. So, like, my
Hmm.
channel is 50%, and you guys in the chat, and Travis, yourself, and my wife, and everybody else who supports me, you guys are the other 50% of my channel and everything you guys allow me to be able to do what I do. And it's an honor. And I don't forget that it's an honor to be where we are. And I don't know, man, sky's the limit. I'm just having fun while I'm doing this. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
bro.
What's going on?
I'm done. I'm done. Long Ranger. Long Ranger got me changing my watch again, bro. He got me changing my watch, bro.
Oh,
Like we
it's
got
another
another,
super chat?
we got another super chat, bro. Like, and I gotta represent
Oh,
well when
oh,
I do this, bro. I gotta represent well, and I'm
oh.
gonna read it off. I'm gonna read
I,
it off what he
I gotta
said,
watch for
but
this one. I gotta watch for this one. Lone Ranger likes this watch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He like this
so
watch. Yeah,
all right. So you got that. I'm
yeah.
throwing on the Travis. I'm throwing on the Travis, man. By
Ooh,
Dufresne. Yeah.
Dufresne in the
Dufresne in the
building.
building. You know what I'm
I love
saying?
Dufresne.
So,
Yeah. Lone Ranger, the wily Lone Ranger, the
come
Rick from
on.
Walking Dead with the
Oh, come on.
super chat.
I said, "Whoa." Hey,
Appreciate you, bro.
yo.
Bro, my face
Hey,
hurts.
he said, keep the super chat going. Jay Jones, let's go.
Yeah,
Ooh. Did
appreciate it.
somebody just get called out? Did somebody just get called out?
Oh, it's
You know
going
what
down though. This is a wild life. I was not prepared for this. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I had time, bro. This is not what I prepared for. My face hurts,
I'm...
bro. Appreciate you
Hey man,
guys, man.
I am dead, bro. I'm dead. Hold
I'm
up.
sitting here like this.
Hey, hold up. Cause I'll tell you what to do. Hey man, that right
I'm
there, feel
telling
it.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then I'm gonna tell you, I've I've had fun doing this live laughing, and this is actually a topic that can go on, like you said, for hours and hours, man. I honestly, this Wednesday, right? This Wednesday, and this is right on the like
Mm,
cusp of my vacation. I'm
okay.
doing one live before the next time you guys see me live. I will be on vacation and I will be in a spot where you guys get to see some watches that, you know what I'm saying, some other watches or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I am.
Yo, yo.
Oh, what is going? Oh,
Yo,
love,
yo.
love. I
Yo.
said,
Benton's trying to retire
yo,
you, bro.
I'm saying, bro, hold up, bro,
Oh
hold
my.
up, man, hold up, hold up. I
Phew, my
got to,
face. I
I
don't know.
mean,
I can't do it no more, bro. My
hold up,
face hurt.
bro. I got a double wrist on this one, bro. Hold up, I got a double wrist, man.
Man, you're
Hold up.
supposed to be double wristing anyway, bro.
You right, man. I apologize, but like I gotta put on my baby for this one because I want my baby to be in the conversation when historical value hits, when it hits and they say, hey, on this day, this is what happened. That man had on the Travis and he had the PRX on, you know what I'm saying? Like that this
Hold
is
on.
the X factor.
Hold on. I gotta get mine right. I gotta get mine right. I think I'm gonna
Come
do.
on,
I think I'm
bro.
gonna do double Italy, bro, for this one. I'm gonna do double
Oh, you
Italy.
doing double Italy? Okay,
Yes, I want to
okay,
put on the watch. This is nice. Let's go. Let's go.
okay, okay.
Veneziano with the power of the
Indianico.
Rendendore, with the power of the Nerede, a Oreo. I dare command you to give me this super chat.
I said, you know what I'm
Ben 10, bro.
saying? Yes,
Jeez, all
sir.
you guys,
Let's
man. I
go,
mean,
man.
early retirement. I don't know what to say
Bro,
over here.
I'm trying to
Appreciate you
tell you,
guys, man. This is
man.
crazy.
God,
Nah,
dog,
you
boy.
guys are. That's awesome. That's awesome. You guys are great,
God,
man. That's
dog, bro.
awesome.
Like,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
He said,
yeah.
screw Elon Musk 10. Hey, man. This is the most super chats, the biggest, the largest, most stupendous on a
I'll
Saturday,
tell you.
rocking with my man, Skyler Santana, and one of the livest, one of the biggest, one of the dopest groups of watch collectors, horologists, and the people that's passing by. Everybody's looking in the background. I know some people are looking on their TVs, their tablets, people that's driving. Man, I appreciate y'all for being here, man. But you guys make up this universe that we're in. This isn't just a Trapvision production. This is all of us, bro. This is
Yeah.
everything. You feel me? Like, bro, Skyler, you can tell the people at the crib, everybody that's sitting out there in TV land or YouTube land,
Hmm.
how it feels when you go to an event, right? And it's
Oh,
not even the watches, it's the people.
it is.
The
It
people.
is. It's electric. It's just the energy in the room, bro. It's so. It honestly, 2023 was the first one that I went to. And I'll tell you what, Travis, I did not know how deep the rabbit hole goes or how electric or how the community could really be until I went to the 2023 wind up in New York. And now
Mm-hmm.
it's even bigger, but I was like, yo, I walked in the room. I was expecting like whatever, like 5, 10 tables. I walked around, it was mobbed. Everybody had a smile on their face. They were vibing out. Dude, the shows, I hope that you have a show nearby you because I'll tell you what, man, and you can see it when me and Travis do lives all the time. But when we get to these shows, bro, it's like we forgot all the basics. We're like, okay, we at the show, we'll go over here and oh, we gonna go over there. It's like that. What you're seeing is our bodies are absorbing that energy that's happening amongst that room, amongst the tables, amongst the brands, bro. Because and that's why I focus. So it's not even about the watches, bro. It's like I focus on the micro brands because they put on for the city, and I hope that you have one near you because you don't know what I'm talking about unless you go.
Bro,
What we
this
doing
this
over
is
here?
cra-
Oh man.
this is crazy,
Yeah,
bro. This is
yeah. This,
crazy.
oh
This is
man.
crazy. This
Jay
listen,
Jones,
listen,
Mr.
listen.
Jones.
Mr. 10 watch,
Jeez.
Mr. 10 watch a day,
I
Mr.
mean,
15
bro.
watches an hour, Mr.
I mean,
Value
yo.
Pays in the building, Mr. Hey yo,
Hey,
what's going on? Mr.
hey,
Aha!
hey.
Man, bro, what's good?
Bro, he canceled one of his watches that he ordered, and he said, "Let me get this super chat on."
Hey man, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro.
Jay Jones with the super chat.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Bam! There we go, boy.
Oh man, you got
Hey,
another
bro.
one too, Luciano. Yo, I'm tired. Luciano in the building with the. That turned into a laugh. Super chat. I'm gonna pass out.
Hey, hold up. Hold up.
Yo, I don't know what's gonna happen at wind up in that Philly, bro. This is
Hey man,
me
look,
and you
bro.
in the same
I'm
room.
sweating, bro. I'm telling this man. Hey
Ooh-wee.
man, hey man, hold up. I'm literally crying, bro.
I'm dead, bro. I don't know what to say no more. My head hurt. Like my face went from hurting to like just being numb.
Hey, hold up. Wait a minute, bro. Is that enough? Hold
Oh
up. Is it?
man, yo, Ben 10. Ben
What?
10. 10. Ben, what are you doing over here? He's like, he called his accountant. He's like, yo, he's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm watching this show. I'm gonna need you to empty the accounts. I'm gonna need to
Oh
make a
my god.
transfer. Yeah, the off island bank account. That's correct. Ben 10
Oh.
with this. Hold on. Ben 10 with the. Hold on. Let me get it right. With the super chat.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. And then Christopher White. Christopher White, bro.
Oh
He's coming
man,
with the.
another one.
Hey,
We gonna have to hire
hey,
somebody just to
yo.
do the super chats, bro.
I'm
What's going on?
hey, we need ChatGPT. Where you at? We need AI.
With the super error. Christopher White with the super chat.
Wait a minute, hold up. It don't stop there. Magazoid coming with the back to back to back
Oh,
to back super
Megazord,
chat.
Jesus.
Come on, bro.
I says the Lord. We gonna get the super chat. We gonna get it right on a Saturday day. Oh, I feel it, baby. Super chat. Yo, you guys are wild. At this point, we're not even talking about watches no more.
Hey man. Hey. Hey
Thank God the
man.
AC is right next to me, bro. I'm hot.
Hey bro. I know on the feedback, what is going on, bro? What is going on?
Yo,
I'm dead,
yo,
bro.
that's wild, bro. Yo, oh,
Hey, hey. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, man.
shoot, man,
Hold up, man. I got to turn my
Ben.
head backwards. It's dangerous out here, bro. I feel
I'm
like I'm in
telling you,
Iraq, bro.
bro.
Hold up, man.
Yo,
Oh
you gonna
my
have to
gosh,
you
man.
gonna we gonna switch it up, bro. You gotta you gotta start it, man. You start. I'll go up
Okay, all
during it.
right. All right, hold on. Let me get it. He said, hey, Ben 10 with this. It was super chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You Uncle
That's not
Rudy,
bad.
son.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I was feeling that. That was
Hey
a good
man, I
switch
was
up.
feeling that too, bro. I like that one. That was
Yeah,
dope.
that's what's
That was
up, bro.
dope, bro. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna have no voice when I get to work, bro.
Oh,
Like
I'm
it's
cooked.
over with, bro.
You better call out. You better call out. Benton's gonna have you acting different at work. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm not doing nothing.
Hey, bro, I
No matter of
promise
fact,
when I get.
I don't need this job. I'm going live again. See y'all. Nah, man, that's
Hey
love,
man,
bro. That's
oh
love.
my
Like
gosh, bro,
all
I
jokes aside,
am
bro. That's crazy. That's
cooked.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah,
I'm
I'm shaking.
cooked, bro.
I'm
I
I'm
am
shaking, bro.
cooked, man, bro.
Whew. Where were
I
we?
tell you what, I don't even know, bro. Like we was
I don't know.
somewhere
Something
in the
about
land of
watches.
hey, we was in the land of horology, bro. Somewhere in the
Mm-hmm.
land of horology, bro.
The shows. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I
yeah,
said
yeah,
I said
yeah.
what I said. Do you agree with what I say about going to the shows and damn. Wait, we got oh, what's going
Hey,
on?
yo, what is
Yo,
happening? What is
yo.
what is this,
I
bro?
think the show is just about us doing us reacting to super chats, bro.
Hold up,
I,
bro.
I think it's just like they just want to see the reaction of the super chat at this
Hold up,
point, man.
bro. I
Yo,
got to I got
you gonna go to other live streams, bro, and I'll tell you something. All of a sudden, they're gonna have this crazy reaction that we do to super chats, man. You're gonna see people, you're gonna be like, hey. Leave that
I'm
over there
like,
with Skyler and Travis.
exactly, bro. Hold up,
Nah,
man.
man, it's crazy.
I'm hold up, man. I'm gonna do this with. I
Tired.
gotta put watches in hand, bro. I gotta put like, cause I want to keep this all
Yeah.
horology, man. I gotta put watches on the knuckles,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm
Oh, I
saying?
forgot.
Like,
I gotta
cause
switch them.
I, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a battle, man. So hold up, man. We gotta put this on the screen, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Let's switch it up. Switch it up. Switch it up. Switch it up.
Ah,
Right.
ah,
Oh,
hold
okay.
up, hold up. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So, you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Oh, okay. You got the Mr.
Oh,
T. You got the Mr. T
yeah. You
swag
feel
right
me?
now.
I pity the fool.
I'm-
I pity the fool. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? Oh, this is backwards. It don't
Okay.
even matter.
It don't even
Ooh.
matter, bro. It
All
don't
right.
matter. Am I leading off?
I'll start it off. Julius
Okay, go ahead.
Caesar with the
Ah! You
Yes.
feel me?
Appreciate you guys, man. This is
Ah,
crazy.
this watch knuckles.
Wow.
That's right. That's right, bro. I had to listen, man, because this
Wow.
uh, uh,
Yeah,
it's in that thing. You feel me?
it really is.
Woo! It's in that
So
thing, man. And this is all love, man.
let me
All
let me let me
love, bro.
let me so let's get back on track, bro. I'm
Yes,
because
sir.
we
Yes,
all
sir.
over the
Let's
place.
go.
So
Let's go.
watch
Let's
shows.
go.
I don't even remember what your question was, but I know that it had something to do with watch shows, and I gave my take on it. What was your feel about watch shows for you? Specifically, you know what, Travis? Talk about your first watch show and how it impacted you, and how it led you to the now, if that makes sense.
Okay, so the first one I was actually pretty nervous, man, because I didn't know what to expect, man. And I saw like there were people there that had some great looking watches on, and there's a saying for it because I can't remember exactly what watch I had on, but like I felt like it was a lesser watch than what I was looking at on people's wrists. But then that was shortly dissolved. I'm talking about quickly. It was quickly dissolved once the first person turns around looking at you and they like, yo, it was Rich Park, as a matter of fact. He
Mm,
goes, hey man, I know who you are. You Trapvision. I'm like, hey, what's going on? We talking or whatever. And I come in and it's like super dope with everybody, right? And I was so taken by the very first watch that I looked at. I was looking at Swiss Watch Company. I was looking at I saw Sal Baltimore for the first time,
okay.
and it was just so many different watches. And then you getting to hear their stories, why they exist. That's when I ran into Jason from Zenea Watches,
Hmm.
and I saw that watch, and I was like, oh, the meteor right down. So my first experience at a watch fair was like off the charts, bro. Between
Hmm.
that Kokomo Watch Company, I went to one of theirs, and it was like everything is a little different in each one. So I've been to Minutes and Hours, I've been to Wind Up, and I've been to the another super chat. Are the heaters still here? Are they gone? Cause we're at 7:10 now. Oh my god,
Luciano
what we doing?
with the super chat.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
mean?
Luciano, that's awesome, bro. Thank you so
Woo!
much, man. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
man. I
much.
appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. You guys are amazing, man. God, oh, I love watch shows. Bring the hobby to life. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How can you talk about watches with love being shown, man? It is hard, bro. I'm telling you, it's hard, bro. Because it's like, I mean, but it goes hand in hand, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, matter of fact, hold on, wait. You know what? Let me take
Mm.
that back. Let me take you back to a time, bro. Because see, I'm in a universe. I'm in a very unique place. And I'm
Mm.
gonna tell you why. You and a number of other people have been to windups. You've been to all these different things, right? I have been on an Invicta cruise. That
Okay.
is a completely different animal because you
Yeah.
get to see they're showcasing the watches, but you're getting to see collectors and you get that love. So I was primed to be among other watch enthusiasts, right? We
Mm.
weren't called the watch enthusiasts at the time. We were Invicta collectors. We're Invicta family, right?
Right.
So I got a chance to see. So there's people. I've even heard Teddy talk about, like the cruises and all the other big names. It was like, I wonder how an Invicta cruise would be. Well, I'll tell you, it was one of the best experiences of my life. You have
Mm.
you have dozens, tens of, I ain't gonna say thousands, like a few like 50 to 60 collectors that set up, and they got all their different watches, and they have collected from different genres, different
Okay.
areas, different time frames, right, of Invicta, and they're showcasing. There was one guy that had Invicta from 1930. His great grandfather wore an Invicta into war. He had that watch there. I still
Mm.
have that on video, bro. It was like, it's amazing. So I got a chance to see all this, and then I drove out to New York, went out to Yonkers. I met Jay
Okay.
Jones, and the first thing Jay Jones did, man, the brother had it was emotional because he had been
Yeah.
watching. We've been talking on the chat, but this dude like literally just hugged me, bro, and just like collapsed his head in my chest. We both in this thing because I'm emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like I
That's
get
all right.
emotional, bro.
Nah,
You know what
bro.
I mean?
Listen.
So
Yo, can I say something? I don't mean to interrupt you. Go
no,
right back
no, no,
to
no.
it,
Go
but
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
it's okay to be emotional, bro. Just because we're men doesn't mean that we don't have emotions, bro. And you go through a lot. We see you go through a lot. We can understand the pain that you have to a certain degree, right? But we're all
Hmm.
family here, man. So if somebody has something to say about a grown man crying, bro, you got the game on wrong. Grown men cry. Now,
Yeah,
we're not gonna be crying every 5 seconds for every little thing. But listen to me, like that's a real life thing. And as a person of color, especially, I want to say like there's nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta let that
right.
pain out. That's just the pain leaving your body. Otherwise, it'll be trapped and it does some other things to you that you don't want it to do. So anyway, I just wanted to address that real quick. I
Oh
know that has
no,
nothing to
hey,
do
I
with
appreciate
watches
that.
and stuff like that, but it's part of all the
It's
family
a
and
part.
stuff that
It's
we
a
do.
yep,
Yeah, yeah,
yep.
yeah. Go ahead, man. My
So
bad. So you met Jay
so
Jones. It was a vibe. Go
met
ahead.
Jay Jones. It was a whole vibe, and then I got a chance to meet some other people. We sat down to eat. But the whole thing in leading up into all of the watch shows that I've been to,
Mm,
the one thing that is consistent is how everybody uh, attaches themselves to a story, to a
mm,
particular brand. They show
yeah.
their loyalty to stuff, but then it's like you hear the conversations, you get a lot of information from people. I met a guy that he like I was standing in line in Chicago, and it's an older gentleman. He has on a watch, and he's like, "Hey, what should I be looking for when I go in there?" And I was like, "Well, really everything, but like check out this brand if you said you like
Mm.
that." And he was wearing the Islander, one of the dress watch version of the
Okay.
Islander, that's no shape, in which I thought was a beautiful watch. I
Right.
thought like I was like, "What is that he had on this?" I was like, I didn't think it was an Islander, but point of making is my experience from these watch shows have been so positive, extremely
Yeah.
positive. It is extremely draining on you because you are running everywhere. It's like you're so hyped. And then you don't even realize you're dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? After you've been in there for like 30, 40 minutes, you're so dehydrated. You're like, wait a minute, I'm actually dying here. You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
got to get some sustenance. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
bro, what are y'all doing? What are you, Christopher White?
Christopher White, man.
Christopher
You
White,
guys are
bro. Hold up.
crazy
You
awesome,
guys
bro.
are nuts.
Crazy awesome. Nah, man, I
You guys
appreciate it.
are nuts, man.
Yo, you
And
kick it off, bro.
that's the lifestyle right there. That's the lifestyle
Yes,
right there, bro.
sir.
Come on, man. Yeah, that like yeah, my man.
I'll
Shout out
let
to
you
my
I'll
man. You
let you
know.
kick it off. Hold on, man. We
Ah.
can't we can't get lazy with these things, bro. We gotta get
Oh, we not about to
re-energized.
get lazy, bro.
We
You know what
gotta
I'm
get
saying? Christopher
re-energized.
White. Christopher White with
All right,
the
go ahead.
chat. Yes, go. Yes, go.
Appreciate you,
Yes,
man.
go.
Appreciate
That's
you.
what I'm talking about,
That's
man. Thank
awesome.
you so much for that,
Yes,
man.
sir.
He
Yes,
said,
sir.
I got five on it. White,
I got
Christopher
five
White.
on it.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. He said, I hit the limit. Hey, no, bro, Ben 10. Listen, you know what? If you gave 50 cent on a super chat, man, I appreciate it. If you gave 2 cent, I appreciate it.
Nah,
Just
yeah, it's
because
not
y'all
about the
in the
amount.
chat, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Y'all know that. Y'all, man, I absolutely love doing this, man. I
Yep.
dig it, man. I dig it so much, man. Thank you guys. I mean, this is an actual, this is Amtrak. This is the Amtrak of super chats, right? And I can dig it, I can appreciate it, and that's going to make somebody so much better in their life. This is going, I've seen a veteran literally cry for me
Mm.
giving to them. I've seen a veteran break down, man. And I had the opportunity. I don't know if y'all know this. I shared this last week it was. I had a vet from Vietnam actually give me his unit pin. Uh, oh, he said, "Oh, what the hell?
The
Count
Eric Mac.
me in.
The Eric
It's
Mac.
Eric Mac.
Eric
Mac.
Mac, Mac,
Mac.
Daddy, Mac,
You
Mac,
know what I'm
Daddy, Ack,
saying?
Mac, Daddy, Ack, Mac. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Ooh, you know what I'm
With the
saying?
super chat.
Ooh. Hey,
Yes,
I can
sir.
hear I hear the ambulance coming for you in your background, bro.
Somebody called him for me. My wife's probably watching. Like, yeah, I'm gonna need you
Hey
to
man.
go here and take care of this man because he's about to lose it. Yes,
Hey,
sir. Eric
bro.
Mac, super chat. Yes,
Let me
sir.
tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, I know the energy that's going in and out of this man's body because your face is turning super red, red,
Bro,
red.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
hot.
Like,
I'm telling
hey,
you, man.
bro,
I need to take a shower after this live.
I'm laughing. Hey, listen, I'm laughing at you because you turning colors, man. You're turning different shades of
I'm telling
red.
you, I'm lightheaded. I'm trying to just breathe. That's why I got the whole water next to me, bro. I'm like,
Hey, man. Hey, hey, let me tell y'all what? What? Hey,
bro, you
bro,
gotta
hold
do.
up, man.
Yeah, you gotta do
Hold up,
something,
bro.
man. You gotta do something. Do
Hold up,
something.
man.
Yeah.
Hold
What you
up.
got on you? You got some
I got
snack
the juice.
snacks?
I
You
got
got some
I
snack
got
thing? You
some
gotta get
snacks,
you
man.
gotta get them sugar off you. That's OG triple
Oh,
OG. Yeah, fix your color.
OG triple OG, man. Hold
Right.
on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Uh-huh.
girls,
Right.
this is a production of
Right.
two of the most humblest, but two of the most greatest YouTubers on a Saturday morning, which now is afternoon.
Right.
We greatly appreciate everything that you guys have done, all the
Mm.
love that you have shared, right?
Mm.
And I'm gonna bring it home. We're gonna land this plane, and you know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, I
Mm-hmm.
present to you the man with the super chat theme.
Let's come.
Without further
Let me.
ado, please, my man, take over. Take us home, brother. Take
Hold on,
us
hold on.
home.
Let me clear my throat.
Yes, take us home. Take us home, brother.
I said, "Lens go deep." How deep? I'll tell you. Preacher. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me give you the one hand. You know what I
Oh
mean?
man. Yes, sir. I do know what you
Let's
mean. As a matter of
go.
fact. Yeah,
I
man.
do. That's right, man. That's what's happening, bro. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Let's go.
Your boss is
Um,
watching this live. Like you're not allowed to do live streams on your free time no more, sir.
hey, listen, boss. It's over with. You know what I mean? Boss, if you
Yeah.
watching right now, I quit.
Yeah,
I
that's
quit.
funny. Yes, sir.
So
Oof.
yes, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna take a nap.
yeah, yeah. You know what's crazy is
Yo,
I do have to get ready for work. I
I
gotta
know.
change my clothes. I gotta go take a shower. I went and worked
I
out
gotta
this
take a
morning,
shower. Cat, no cat,
bro.
bro. I'm.
Hey, Luciano. Hey, I promise. Luciano said anyone watching this replay is gonna lose their mind.
Yeah. Y'all gotta share this out, man. This was.
Hey, hey,
Y'all gotta share this
man.
one out,
Hey,
please.
this. I'm telling you, out of
Clip it,
6.5 years,
clip it, share it, dip it, whip it, man. Everything with this live, man. If
rub
you
it
gotta
down.
bless somebody,
Oh
what?
no. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Out of 6.5 years of doing YouTube, I
Mm,
remember I have some most memorable moments of having several people on the panel, me by myself, me having six people in the chat when I first started doing lives five and a
right.
half years ago. Bro, this is at the top of the top of the top of the top. And it's not just because of the super chat. Now, this, historically speaking, this is the most super chats I've ever received,
Mm,
ever, right? But I will tell you, the energy, you being here and where we are right now, I would have never thought this would happen. You know what I'm saying?
copy.
In the years that I've been on there, because it has, being an Invicta collector and an Invicta YouTuber, if you will, somebody that represented Invicta for so many years, you get to know after a couple years, even Invicta collectors, they like, hey, we'll watch you from afar, but like we're not going to touch it. So it kind of gets disparaging, you know what I'm saying? But I love it so much. And this
Mm,
episode has been the absolute best. This is at the top of the top of the top of the top, and it's recorded with watches that we was wearing. You guys remember what watches you were wearing in the chat? For those that put it in the chat, solidified. So when they tell a story about YouTube and horology and those people that did, this is one of those episodes. This is a episode that you will include in that. YouTube, you cannot skip over this. I don't care how big your channel is. Y'all have not reached this apex. Y'all haven't reached this what we got today, man. Nothing but love in this thing, bro. I got one of the most phenomenal YouTubers sitting next to me, man. From a whole different city, but like I feel like you like right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I
Feel
feel the
like I
same
could
way,
just reach
bro.
over, you know what I mean? Like my brother and bro, we talk watches, we talk man, we talk junk, we
Hmm.
talked horology, man. We got to share something special in an hour and 39 minutes. Who could have done? Who would have ever thought this would happen in an hour and 30, like under 2 hours?
Nah, man, this was so much fun, dude. And this is what it's all like. You said, of course we appreciate the super chats. It's not really about. I mean, you guys know a lot of people in the chat, bro. They know we come with this kind of electric energy every time we have this much fun. Whether we're doing our solo lives or whether we do it together, it's an extra, a special occasion when we both can come on live together. Again, I keep referring back to Philly and Windup. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose my mind when I see you, bro. Like really, like they're gonna call everybody once I see you,
Mm-hmm.
bro, because just to see you in person, and then we got to figure out how this is gonna work, man. Doing the live stream or whatever, but this is what it's all about, bro. Meeting people, connecting. I think for the most part, watch collectors are amazing people. I've seen so much kindness. You know, when I just started doing YouTube, somebody sent me almost their whole collection just for me to check out, and and my wife
Hey,
was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yo, people who collect watches for the most part, they're just kind people. They just want to help out. They just want to share. They just want to connect, and that's what it means to be human." So this was so much fun, bro, and it always is
yeah,
fun. And I can't wait till we can line it up again, all the way up to the Philly and all the way up to wind up and
yeah,
everything after that. You
yeah.
know, it's a blessing.
Yup,
It's a blessing.
yup,
It's a
yup.
great time to be alive, and it's a great time to be a
It
watch
is,
enthusiast.
bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yup. They sent two ambulance. They coming to get you, bro.
You hear that?
Yeah, they coming to get you.
We can't
Hey,
find him. He stopped screaming.
hey, my man said I'm after this live, bro.
A whole nap. You understand me? Like I'm taking a whole nap.
I just want to be a fly on the wall when man, do you understand, bro? Look, dude,
Come through. If you over there, you're at the show, please pull up to any one of us, especially the people that are in the chat. Bro, we're more than excited to meet you guys in person. Please, 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 please say hi.
these two cats together, bro. What are y'all doing? What are we talking about, bro? Hey, I can see, man, bro. We're gonna have to do a podcast. We're gonna have to do a podcast. We'll talk about that, man. Like, but yeah, bro, yeah, we'll figure out the details and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, amazing live, bro. Amazing live. I gotta land this plane is landed, man. Like at this point, doom, 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 doom. Like, hey, take your seatbelts off, man. We are on the tarmac. The gate is about to be opened up, man. You guys will be able to walk out and do your thing and do whatever you got to do. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I appreciate all the super chat, the major super chat, the support, the love, all the stuff that you guys have done. I can't repay this. All I can do is honor it. And I salute you guys. Matter of fact, I got to do it right, man. I salute every last one of you guys. If I salute you, that means I have the utmost respect for you. I thank you for what you represent and for everything you do, man. Bro, I appreciate you coming on the live with me. I appreciate you. Like, hey, he hits me up like, yo, bro, want to go live? Shh, bro, you know I'm not about to turn down on live. You understand? We want to do our thing, man. We want to give you guys the best of us and the best of everything. We want to continue this thing, right? You know what I'm saying? We want horology to be shared equally and in the best way possible, good, bad, or indifferent. So, all you guys that have been rocking with us, thank you so much. If you don't know Skyler Santana, if you're new here, go check out his channel, Skyler Santana, just like that with an ER. You know what I'm saying? Not AR. You know what I'm saying? I made that mistake in the beginning of me knowing him, but you know what I'm saying? I'm telling off on myself. But yeah, man, dope channel, dope channel. You're gonna get the real. and then we just go from there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got two? Yes, it said it down. I sure do because I'm getting some Air Force Ones tomorrow. My son got. Let me see. Let me see. I just need to see one with these toe shields, man, to keep your shoes from creasing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, make sure you get the right one. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. So you want to end? You want to say something to end, everybody? No, okay, all right. No, I know he want to go say. I know. I just put him on the spot.
Nope, 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 nope.
He's more swollen person, like the Black Hulk. Shout out to the yes, yes, yes. I appreciate you so much, y'all.
Mm,
Skyler, you got any
yes,
words
sir.
before we go?
No, man. First and foremost, thank you for having me on the channel. It's always fun. It's always electric. I look forward to the next time we can do this, and especially you guys who are with us all along the way. Thank you so much for spending your most valuable asset, which is time. And hopefully, we'll see you guys in the next one.